I don't know if many of you know, but today is our last day of senior speeches from the class of 2019. Now that we're almost officially done with senior speeches, the class of 2019 would like to give a huge thank you to the angel behind the scenes who helped us get through it. You've helped 57 of us conquer our fears of giving our senior speeches and helped us create something we were proud to present to the school in hopes to leave a lasting impact on everyone here. So with all of that being said, thank you, Ms. Ray.
Hi, my name is Taylor Ann Wilson, and I will be introducing the class of 2019's very own Pooja Talati. Many of you may know Pooja to be the amazing and confident mock star that she is, but let me assure you that she is much more than that. She is absolutely gorgeous, one of the smartest people I know, and is always willing to help others. Although her super dry, sarcastic humor may divert you, fear not. You will always feel comforted and cared for when speaking to her. I know that she'll have something amazing to say, so without further delay, I give you the simply outstanding Pooja Talati.
The most common conversation that occurs when a first-time visitor enters the Talati household revolves around our front door. This may seem strange to those of you who haven't been blessed enough to come to my house, but that's most likely because you're used to your basic cookie-cutter front door. As I understand it, the typical front door is a solid, neutral block of wood, who only serves as a guardian against the outside world. But my front door is different. My front door is a warm brown rectangle with a repetitive flower pattern carved into it. I tried to count the number of petals for you, but the flowers somehow merged together, so I can't tell if they each have 4 or 8 petals. You'll have to use your imagination. The flora are carved in such a way that the observer can feel the rough ridges and valleys when running fingers across the wooden barrier. A brass handle tops the plank, ornate and cool to the touch. Now, when the inevitable comments about my front door occur, the politely curious visitor gets more than she bargained for, as I immediately launch into its history. I explain to the unwitting listener that for a time in my life, that door stood in a yellow brick house off of Walnut Grove Road, because for a time in my life, I lived in a yellow brick house off of Walnut Grove Road. When my family and I picked up and moved to where we call home today, my parents insisted on switching the two houses' front doors. The reason for this unusual switch probably has something to do with the visual appeal of that old front door, or the hesitancy to give up such a unique piece. Here's the thing, though. My front door is a reminder of my old house that I don't think about too often. I can't remember the exact layout of the house, and when I try and picture that old kitchen or my old room, I can't get the details down perfectly. But once in a while, as I walk down the stairs and glance at my front door, I'll recall the memories I made at that old house. I think about the sprawling green backyard that seemed like a lush, adventure-filled paradise to my 5-year-old self. I remember mornings at the kitchen table when my mom urged me to hurry lest we be late to start our day. I remember late-night trips to my parents' room when I just couldn't fall asleep. I remember the little mundane moments that weren't captured physically or even tangibly, but in memory. I know I'm not alone in worrying about what will happen once St. Mary's has become part of an unchangeable past. I've been thinking, if I had to choose one thing to take with me in the next stages of life, about what I would decide to take. My parents decided to take that beautiful, ornate threshold guardian, but what would be my metaphorical front door? Now, I can't take my literal front door with me because 1, I highly doubt my parents would allow me to detach my front door. And 2, that's super unoriginal. My first thought was to take a book we've read in an English class. These books, replete with annotations, store my ideas and feelings from a certain period of time. But which book should I choose? Do I take Romeo and Juliet with ninth grade scribbles of my annoyance at the stupidity of two teenagers who don't understand that they can't just do whatever they want without consequence? Or do I grab Life of Pi, full of my existential yet rhetorical questions as thoughts of college and the future loomed over me? After much reflection, I decided it's impossible to choose just one book and moved on. Then I considered my black high-heeled courtroom shoes that have been with me through 4 years of mock trial, something that has become more like a lifestyle than an extracurricular to me. But I doubt those would leave the back of a closet or underneath a bed, barring special occasions, so I wondered if I'd ever even see the heels. Would it be worth bringing these shoes despite the fact that they would rarely see the light of day? In my desperation, my thoughts turned dark. What if I took the street sign that indicated where my home for 15 years stands? At the intersection of Walnut Grove and Perkins. A perfect reminder of all things St. Mary's, all the memories of friends, teachers, and experiences, both the good and bad. However, St. Mary's has instilled many things in me, and I feel that stealing would go against those values. Also, the Honor Council president is sitting right there. Here's what I finally settled on. At the end of 4th grade, my classmates and I were each given a little pendant to commemorate our graduation from elementary school. It's a pocket version of our school seal, except the colors are inverted and there's an extra ring on it. This miniature seal also foretold a future that I had not even begun to think of at 10 years old. The back of the necklace reads, Class of 2019, speaking to our departure in a mere 2 months. I don't know exactly how to voice the importance of this necklace, but I can tell you that I didn't take the necklace off at all that following summer. Maybe it served as a reminder that I was part of a community, something bigger than myself. Maybe I just liked necklaces. I don't know. But I do know that every time I spot that necklace on my shelf, I'll be thrust back into a past tinted blue and white. You all, especially the class of 2019, will make this place a hard thing to forget. So thank you all for the experience of a lifetime. I think Winnie the Pooh describes it best. How lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you.